Hello guys and gals, this is JTS5U WebTech1, and what we have in front of me is a Xbox 360 that has been partially disassembled. The motherboard version that you're looking at right now is a Xenon motherboard. And let me just give you a brief little history about this particular console. The person that had it before me had attempted an exploit called a JTAG. Now, in the description of the video, I'll have links that you can go to learn all about what a JTAG is. And there'll also be a video on how to actually do a JTAG using a method that I'm going to use on this motherboard. Now, unfortunately, the person that had the console before me had attempted to do a JTAG and basically got the wiring wrong. From my research, and believe me when I tell you I did a lot of research, actually about a year's worth of research, I came to the conclusion that the wiring was done wrong. And you're going to be soldering in 5 different areas of the motherboard in the event that you attempt the exploit that I'm going to redo on this Xbox. One of the places is here, another place is here, another place is here, and over here. Now you can't see it now, but basically I had to desolder a lot of capacitors and wiring that was attached to the places that I just pointed to. So, mind my words when I tell you, research, research, research. I can't stress that enough. Also, if you've never soldered before, go to Radio Shack, get yourself a breadboard, get some soldering and some flux, and practice. Because you don't want to damage something that you spent money on. And you are going to be getting some separate materials and components to attempt a JTAG or what they call a reset glitch hack on your Xbox, and you don't want to waste your money. So research and practice. Can't stress that enough. Now, on this particular motherboard, due to the fact that it's a Xenon motherboard version, you can only JTAG a Xenon motherboard. And to give you a summation of what a JTAG is, a JTAG will let you run what's called unsigned code to your Xbox 360. Some of the things that you will be able to do if the exploit is successful is you'll be able to run operating systems from your hard drive like Windows 7 or Linux or even Mac. Another thing that you could do is play what's called backups of your games. Like say one of your games got destroyed, it got scratched up, you could save a backup to your hard drive and play the game directly off of your hard drive. So that's some of the cool things that you could do with running this exploit. So once again, due to the fact that this is a Xenon motherboard, I will only be able to JTAG it. And suffice to say, I got lucky because this particular board, after I had desoldered everything and tested it, when I first plugged it in, when the wiring was still on it, I got basically a green screen and it wouldn't even post. After I had cleaned up these areas, desoldered everything, and plugged everything back in, it's posting now, and it's basically somewhat back to normal. I did get a E79 error, it's called, when I first cut everything back on, and that was fixed after I had did a ROD fix on the motherboard. I'm not going to go into detail about what that is because there's plenty of tutorials and videos on YouTube. So search away. But anyway, once again, this has just been an introductory video on the modification I'm going to be doing to this motherboard. One of the links in the description is the actual video on the method that I'm going to use to re-jtag this motherboard. So definitely check that out. It's a pretty cool video. It's old. It's an old video, and believe it or not, it's an old way to JTAG a Xbox 360, but from my research, I found out that it's very stable, and this way has worked for a lot of people. So basically, this has been the first introductory video. In my second video, as per the video in the description, certain points on the motherboard will be soldered, and also the wiring, transistors, and resistors will be there. So just to give you a brief heads up to that. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope if you're new to this, the information I provided helps you. And have fun, everybody. I mean, that's what we're here for, you know. That's what an Xbox 360 is. It's a tool for us to have fun. So this exploit, this JTAG exploit, is just another way for us to have more fun. So hope this video helps you, ladies and gentlemen, and happy modding, everybody. See you in part 2. Peace.